fly to the sky now, reach the stars now. This is love. Slow down. And my heart goes donkey, donkey. This is love. Oh, this is love. Slow down. Why I'm feeling all so lonely. This is love. Oh, watch out, watch out.
Ding dong. Ooh. Ooh. Hi. Hi, hello. Happy Friday. It's so good to be here. So good to see y'all. How's it going? What's up? Hi. So I made some slight changes to the stream. You can't really tell right now, besides the new font over here for the Ko-Fi subs. I feel like it looks a little juicier. It stands out a little more. And also thank you to the Ko-Fi subs. Y'all are the best. Thank you for supporting my channel monetarily, while, you know, we are not YouTube partner yet. Hi Cash, happy Friday. I'm a cactuar. Hello. But I did change the gaming scenes, which I'm very excited about. I went into a state of flow, so I can't really tell you how long I spent during doing these. But I'm really excited. Really excited to show you. I've made two different gaming scenes because one of them is for... It has to do with the game resolution, so it's basically like for modern games or any game that's like the full screen, like widescreen. There's a scene for that, and there's a scene for the games that are like standard screen. Or not standard, like old, I guess, CRT Square-esque moment. So, I've made two different scenes for that. But I'm very excited to show y'all the one that I've made for today's game, which is Persona 3 Reload, by the way. We defeated Nyx, and we're doing the post Nyx stuff. It seems like our characters have forgotten what's going on, or they forgot what happened during all of the shadow stuff and the dark hour stuff and all of their adventures that I spent countless hours upon. So they better not forget this. You know what I mean? Like, I worked really hard. So there's that. I'm gonna need y'all to get your shit together. But yeah, we've made it to the end, and that was kind of today. That was kind of the goal of this week. I really wanted to dedicate the whole week to like ending Persona 3 Reload and giving it a juicy send off. And what's more juicy than like a week's worth of dedicated streams to it, right? I'm very excited. I'm a little nervous because it's like the end, and I also don't know how long this is gonna be. Obviously, nobody tell me. But I just wanted to make sure I wasn't rushing anything yesterday, so I decided to save it for today. So I'm excited. I'm very excited, in fact. But yes, how are y'all doing? I hope that you're doing well. It's good to see you, Cash. It's really good to see you. I know, I'm at the end. It's wild. It's pretty wild that I've made it to the end. We'll see how this ending sort of moment is gonna pan out. But are you ready to see the new scene? The new gaming slash... It's also gonna be used for like if I end up doing any sort of reactions or anything of the sort. So are you ready? Are you excited? Because I'm very excited. I worked real hard. I worked real hard on it. Okay. Okay, here it is. The debut of the new gaming scene. Ooh, juicy times. So I really wanted a scene that was representative of... That was sort of like minimalistic, also vaguely inspired by like the Persona like UI and like all that stuff. Um, and yeah, so it features like a blurry background of whatever game we're playing. It obviously shows the Ko-Fi subs, giving them like a juicy shout out. And also, there I'm not covering the game anymore, so like there's nothing. You'll be able to see everything. I know, this might be the end of Persona 3 Reload. This might be the last time I stream this game, but we'll implement this for every game moving forward. So yeah, I hope that you like it, because usually with like a widescreen sort of game, and if you want to have a camera and the game sort of separately, there ends up being like a lot of dead space, like unused space at the top or bottom of the screen. So I wanted to do something with it, and so I remembered, I was like, oh, I really like the typography and like Persona and how they do it. And so I was like, what if I do something like that? And so I put that up top, and I was like, and then like I kind of played around with it, and I might continue to do so, to be fair. But there was a moment where like the letters were sort of like cut off in the middle because the game was like higher up on the screen. But I think this is better because like nothing is really covered up, and also the screen isn't like too, I don't think it's too busy anyways. So I really like this. I'm glad you like it too. Thank you so much. But yeah, this is what I spent my basically most of my day doing yesterday. I also have I'll show you for the demo, for the PS1 demo stream. Because I made a slightly different variation for the games that have a different resolution for the retro moments. So I'll show you that. I'll show you that when that time comes. But we're back in Persona 3 Reload. I've officially put 150 hours into this game. Mind you, stream time is a little over what regular game time would be, because if you think about it, sometimes I boot up this game like a few minutes before I stream. It stays up during the BRBs, and a lot of the times the game is up and we're just like talking and we're not really doing anything. So stream time tends to always be a little bloated. But regardless, this is part like 47, if I'm not mistaken. We've done 47 streams of this game, counting today, and we've done over 150 hours, which is wild. But we did it. We beat Nyx. And then we're just like back in school as if nothing happened. I find that very strange. I don't like that. I don't like that one bit. I don't like that they don't seem to remember Aegis. But let's see how this goes. Hi, pubescent student who always says something rotted. Graduation is coming up. It's a waste of time to pursue anyone who's leaving. Next year will be tough too, man. All the hot chicks won't stay single for long. You better start planning now. Ew. Ew. Gross. Changing years sucks, man. It's such a hassle to learn the new routine. This dude, I feel like, is always complaining. Just very me. Very, very me. Stylish student. I've decided to go to a 4-year college. I think it's true that you need a good education in life, but that doesn't mean I've given up. I'll get into the fashion industry, even if I have to take a part-time job or something like that. Hell yeah, follow your dreams. Before I commit to like talking to anybody in particular, I really want to see if there's like any particular like changes to the school, or like if anyone is gonna say something rotted or whatever, or something interesting. Because I kind of took a peek on Wednesday at like some of the S-links and stuff like that, and I was like, wait a minute, this seems a bit different. So I'm interested in like seeing what's going on. The flowers seem like they're about to wilt. Oh, not that. Very sad, very sad. I saw... Okay. What's going on here? Why does Mr. Ono have an S-Link card above his head? What's going on there?
Andre, Laurent, Andre, Laurent, Jean, Guerrero.
What?
Oh, too long. A samurai's name should be simple and short. Oh, you. This letter was sent to the school. It looks like it's addressed to one of our students.
Oh?
Wait, is this actually for you? But the writing's so shaky I didn't recognize your name.
Oh, somebody wrote to Juicy?
It's from an Andre... something. I don't recall the student with such a foreign name.
Andre?
The only one that comes to mind is Bebe.
Oh, was it Bebe? I don't remember his name, so it could be Bebe. The sender's name is listed as Andre Laurent Jean Garol. It's from Bebe. I should read this letter. Oh my god! A letter from Bebe.
It is me, Bebe.
Ah! Oh my god. Bebe's unsteady scribbles fill the page. I can picture Bebe's smiling face.
Writing in your language is difficult, so forgive me if it is hard to read.
Oh my god, Bebe.
I learned a lot in Japan, but I still need lots of help. I write this with a dictionary.
Oh, precious, precious, so precious, precious baby writing with a dictionary. I didn't used to write with a dictionary, but I used to play games with a dictionary so that I would understand what's going on.
I showed Uncle the kimono. He said many wonderful things about it.
Oh,
He says Japan is a great country. I was thrilled to hear it.
oh.
So I tell Uncle that I want to go back to Japan. I tell him over and over. Finally, he says, okay.
He said okay. I can really feel Bebe's joy coming through in this letter.
But I decided
Oh,
not to go back.
what do you mean?
I am sorry. I said I would come back, but it was a lie.
He found someone else.
I didn't know. My aunt was not the only one who helped me study abroad. Uncle, relatives, neighbors. So many
Aww.
helped me. They all wanted me to go back. They said they would help pay for it.
Oh, okay. I would feel bad too, actually, in that position. Like, if all of these people were, like, offering to pay and they were all, like, putting all this hard work into it, I would feel kind of guilty doing it, to be honest. I get it.
So Uncle is sad after he lost my aunt.
Oh, he doesn't want him to be alone.
While Uncle grieves, I would not be able to enjoy myself.
Oh. Oh, baby is so
I
sweet.
cannot take everyone's money for my own fun.
No, that's extremely fair.
Besides, I can learn about Japan here in France too.
Mm,
And so, in France, I will stay. I
sad.
will return to Japan on my own without anyone's help.
Oh, I can feel the determination in Bebe's words. Oh.
Reflected on how fun it was to make clothes with you. So I enrolled in fashion
Oh,
school.
yay! Fashion school.
Made some clothes for the school contest. And I won first prize.
Work.
I have come up with a name for my winning design. A very wonderful name, I think.
Oh, He named his winning design Juicy. Juicy by Bebe. Oh, that's the gayest thing I've ever seen in this game.
It is a name that means a lot to me.
Oh.
Japan and France, you and me, all so far.
This is extremely gay.
But I am always here for you. No amount of distance will ever change that.
Mm.
Every day was so much fun. More fun than I have ever had.
Oh my god, Bebe is like breaking my
I
heart.
get to see you again someday. To my precious friend,
Friend?
baby.
Oh, no, no, no. Me malfunctioning. Oh, friend? What do you mean? After all that? Oh, this is genuinely so sweet. The words near the end are smudged. Juicy Dono. Oh shit. I didn't mean to do that. Okay, that makes a lot more sense why I would talk to the teacher and why there would be like some sort of S-link above the teacher's head. Remember that incident about a month ago where everyone was standing outside in the middle of the night? I also went outside, but I don't remember what I was doing at all. Maybe it was because I was just worried about Kirijo-senpai moving to another country. Yeah, that's not what that was. I wonder if I can like talk to the people in the same, like I wonder if there's like a post thing if I talk to them in the same way I talked to Mr. Ono. I guess I can always try, and if it asks me if I want to spend the day with them, I can always say no, you know what I mean? The third semester is almost over. After spring vacation ends, we'll be third years. And when that happens, we can't take it easy anymore. I think we are talking about this before too. Or we were talking about this before. During the third semester of our first year. Yeah, the year flew by way too quickly. I need to start studying more seriously soon if I want to get into a good college. I think I said the same thing last year too. I guess I haven't grown up at all since. Well, there's just some things that don't change, you know? Some things just never change.
Welcome.
Hi there, welcome. You're practically a regular here, aren't you? What will you have today? Hey, are you alright? You're pale as a sheet. Tomorrow's the graduation day. And they don't remember. Maybe you should go home and get some rest. Why don't they remember? Okay, there's definitely something to these because it's everyone who I have like maxed out. So there's definitely like a storyline for sure. I wonder what kind of chemistry we'll be doing as third years. I can't wait. You guys, am I really gonna say goodbye to everybody? This is so sad. Oh hey, what happened to those apathy syndrome people? Just a while ago, it was like everyone in town had it. Kind of felt like the world was gonna end. Oh, so you remember the apathy syndrome? Oh wait, I'm busy messaging my friends. Tell me about it later. Huh. So they remember the apathy syndrome, which was related to the shadows, but they don't remember anything else? The persimmon tree. They were gonna take it down, I think, but they never did. I guess they didn't want to, you know, they didn't want to change anything. There's no club activity. I miss the times I sweated it out with the other track team members. Having endured rehab, I'm sure Miyamoto will do well in the spring tournament. Oh, it's the Dr. Gym. I don't have anything to do here. It's the Dr. The Pool. I don't have anything to do here. I kind of wish we got to pick I wouldn't mind if Miyamoto's storyline was in there, but I kind of wish we could pick like the swimming team or something like that. You know what I mean? But anyways, I think in the original 3 they had a kendo club as well. You could pick from. So that's neat. Okay. I did save, so I'm gonna try talking to the people, and hopefully that won't make it so that I spend the day with them. Because I think the graduation day is tomorrow, so I don't think the day will pass like that. Hey Greg, how's it going? Oh, Juice-kun?
Oh, sorry, I was just thinking about you.
Oh, were you?
Can we go somewhere else?
All right.
Thanks. You look like you're not feeling well. Sorry to bother you at a time like this, but I appreciate it.
Damn, why does everyone say that Juicy is not feeling well?
Hey, sorry for calling you out here.
So we're basically at the end. We just defeated last time I defeated what I think was the last boss, the final boss. So we're basically just doing like the post boss things, like what's going on, basically very much end game stuff.
I actually have a little favor to ask.
What is it, Yukari?
It's about my mom.
Oh?
I want you to meet her.
Oh?
I mean, not in a weird way.
Yeah, no, like we're friends.
It's just that I promised to meet up with her, but I'm still kind of scared.
Oh Lord. It would be kind of awkward for Juicy to be dragged into the family reunion.
If I see her, I might end up saying some really nasty things.
Oh. You know what I mean? It's like it's the first time she's gonna see her mom in so long, and it's like I feel like it's kind of weird for Juicy to tag along.
What if we end up hurting each other even more? I'm not trying to make her feel bad. I haven't fully sorted out my feelings yet.
I mean, if you're having all those concerns, it probably means that you won't hurt. Like you actively have that on your mind, so you won't hurt her feelings. If you already have that sort of mindset going into it, you know.
But I do want to see her. I think.
Mixed
That's
feelings.
why I thought it'd be great if you could be there with me. You don't have to say anything, really. It's just that I'd feel more confident having you around.
Juicy just watches from a distance.
And with you by my side, I think I could treat my mom with a little more kindness.
Oh.
So if it's not too much trouble, what do you think?
I do think it wouldn't. I don't think it would be. I don't think it's necessarily weird or awkward in the sense of like Juicy being there, just like, hey. But I do think it's kind of like this should be like their moment, you know, like this should be their moment where they gotta like they have to talk it out sort of thing. And if like Juicy being there, you know, I don't know, it's just like that sort of thing where it's not, you know, like it's hard to say, right? Because Juicy is obviously her friend and like one of her closest friends, so it makes sense for him to be there and for him to be included in something that means a lot to her. But I did think the storyline kind of, that S-Link storyline kind of ended in a cool way where it ended with her understanding her mom and being like, okay, I'm gonna talk to her, I'm gonna meet with her. So it feels a little, it feels like a step back to bring Juicy into the mix, if that makes sense. But at the same time, I guess life and relationships aren't linear like that, so it makes sense for there to be a one step forward and 3 steps back, I guess. So I get it. It makes sense. I don't want to be an asshole and say that's a bit much, but it is a bit much. It is a bit much, but I'm gonna say sure.
You'll do it? Thank you.
I want to be a good friend.
Okay, I'll call her up right away. I've been putting this off for so
This would give
long.
me so much anxiety. Are you kidding
Sorry to
me?
wrap you up in my family situation. Hey,
I wonder if they are all pretending to not remember, because it's like, no, surely nobody else remembers that. Everyone is talking as if nothing happened. But it really seemed like they didn't know or remember who Aegis was. So I don't think they were making that up.
you don't think I'm relying on you too much, do you?
A little bit. Kind of, a little bit, but I'm gonna say not at all.
I knew you'd say that.
I mean, to be fair, if a friend of mine had a tricky situation with their parents and they hadn't seen like a parent of theirs in a long time and they were like, hey, what's going on? Or like, hey, can you come with me? Like, I'm gonna meet with my mom or whatever, but like I'm kind of anxious about it, or like, I don't know, like, I need you to be like, can you be there? Like, I feel like I would, you know what I mean? I feel like I wouldn't think, like, of course I would think like, you know, this is their own sort of issue, but you never really know, I guess. And it is sort of like an honor to be included in that and to be like, hey, I'll be there with you, and to provide support, you know? Yes, that is what's going on. Exactly. It's the post-battle, and we're talking to the people who we've maxed S links with, it seems. Wrapping up loose ends. Not really loose ends, but, you know, just wrapping things up.
But still, this isn't a one-way street. Let me know whenever you need help too, okay?
She did say that as well.
You know, it's almost spring break. It all went by so fast. We're gonna be 30 years soon.
I know.
And after that, we'll graduate and go to college and then become working adults, I guess.
Boo!
Wow. It's hard to imagine.
Oh, girl, get ready.
Do you think we'll still be together at that point?
Probably not, but at the time you really think so. And I mean, there are people who do, like,
Yeah.
keep in touch and they, you know, all that beautiful stuff, but not in my experience. I feel like I only really keep in touch with one person that I went to school with, and it's mostly on me because I feel like I have this thing where I'm like, I get embarrassed about chapters of my life, so I'm sort of like, oh Lord, like, and I don't know, my brain does this weird thing where it sort of separates my life within these like chapters, and so it's like I end up being like, well, I haven't spoken to this person since like middle school, and they knew middle school me, and I don't like that, and I don't know how I feel about having them witness current me, and so I end up like removing people from like socials like that, and it's like, well, I haven't, especially when Facebook was the main way of like keeping up with people, I would be like, well, we're not really friends anymore, and I would take it like literally like that. But I do have regrets over that, I guess, because I guess I don't really keep up with people like that. But at the same time, it's like, I guess I keep up with whoever wants to keep up with me, sort of thing, and does that make sense? But anyways, yeah, at the time you're like, yes, we're gonna be friends forever. What happened to the kid at the playground? Her parents got a divorce. She had to pick one of them to stay with, and the parent that she picked, I think her mom, she picked her mom, and she moved away to another town or overseas. I don't remember, but she moved away.
I think so too. Well, let's talk about the near future then. I told you to think about where you want to go, remember? I still think the best place to start is Destinyland.
Destinyland.
It's just a day trip, so that makes planning easy. And it's perfect for bigger groups too.
This is so interesting because all these conversations that were had happened in the midst of all the shadow stuff, but she doesn't remember any of that. But we still have memories of those moments, so that's very interesting to me.
Oh, but if we decide on the mountains, we should stay the night. If we're gonna travel far, might as well make the most of it.
All right.
I'm getting excited just thinking about it. With you, it'll be fun no matter where we go.
Aww.
Oh crap! I totally forgot to turn in today's assignment. I'd better go do that now.
There's an assignment the day before of like graduation. I guess it's not graduation for them, but like, damn, okay.
Let's talk about this again soon.
Yeah, I figured as much. I figured it was their way of like, you know, calling it like a theme park, but without the brand name. You went a long time ago when I was visiting Tokyo. How was that? I've never been to Disneyland. I probably won't, to be honest with you, because of like Disney's entire stance on everything currently. And so yeah, I don't really imagine myself giving them money anytime soon. But I don't know. Anyways, yeah, let's
Don't forget to save some time during spring break, okay?
let's circle back to this. It was fun. Adjusting to the culture of Japan is quite an eye-opener. Really? Was there anything in particular that was difficult adjusting to? Hey, June. Psst.
Sup, dude? Wanna grab a bite at Hakakure? I haven't had their special in a while.
If you spot me.
Hold up! I ain't made out of money. I'm just a poor, broke high school kid here.
So am I.
Come on, man. We're buds, right? We even bonded while playing catch and everything, right?
Okay. Then you pay for your stuff.
Yeah, guess we never actually got around to that. Huh?
Oh, wait, we did though.
Oh, hey. Did you
Right?
hear from Tomochika about
Oh, no,
the
we
exchange
didn't,
student in
actually.
April? Apparently they're all women.
Oh, Lord.
You have no idea how stoked he was. Honestly, I was getting major secondhand embarrassment.
As you should. Tomochika, it was Kenji, by the way. By the way, he's talking about Kenji. The storyline we never did because he wanted to like date a teacher. Of course, he's excited about all new teachers being women. Gross. Oh, the car's driving on the other side of the road. Interesting. Wait, in Japan, the cars drive on which side? Like the wheel is on which side? Over here it's on the left. The wheel is on the left side. Me having to picture it. You want to visit Japan? I would love to visit Japan one day too. The cars drive on the left while the steering wheel is on the right side of the car. Huh. Oh, okay. Hmm. Yeah, that must be very interesting. That must be very interesting, actually. I hated driving anyways, but that does feel like when you're used to things being one way, I can imagine that being like, oh, this is strange. But yeah, visiting Japan would be lovely. But it's very expensive. So one day.
Well, none of that really matters to me. I already got a special someone.
Oh?
Huh?
Is he glitching? Does he not is he not like hang out with Chidori anymore?
I did have a special someone, right?
You did, Junpei.
I'm not making this up or anything. I want to tell such a pathetic lie to try and look cool.
Yes, you would. But you're not, though. In your country, the steering wheel is at the right, so... Oh, interesting. If you don't... I mean, if you're comfortable sharing, what country is that? Because yeah, I don't... Honestly, I don't really know which country, how each country drives, to be honest. I don't know. But yeah, it wouldn't be too dramatic of a shift. It's a long flight for you, 12 to 13 hours. I think for me, it's... I think it was like 8 hours. If I recall correctly. I mean, it's still pretty long. I think it's like 8 to 10 hours or something. England is another country where the cars drive on the left side. Oh, South Africa. Ooh. I didn't know. Okay. Like I said, I don't... If you could literally tell me any country and I would be like, okay, yeah, okay. You know what I mean? Because I don't know. I don't know where people are driving. Or how, I guess. But that's neat. So yeah, I guess it wouldn't be too dramatic of a shift. But yeah, I mean, I guess I wouldn't be driving, so I don't think I would know. I probably wouldn't notice, or it wouldn't be like too dramatic. I guess maybe we'll see. I'll let you know when I'll let you know when I visit Japan.
I just thought that there was someone.
There
special.
was Junpei, and she's still alive. Wait. Oh no, she didn't remember who he was. So I guess that's fine. But I guess for her it must be weird because he did go visit her and then he didn't anymore.
Have I forgotten something important? Something I never should have forgotten.
You did. You did, Junpei.
Sorry, man. I think I'll pass on the ramen, actually.
Oh. Poor Junpei.
Something's been bugging me. I just don't know what, but I feel like it's something I shouldn't have forgotten.
Oh, everyone forgot everything that happened while the shadows and the dark hour was still a thing. Very sad. Okay, we can hang out with Fuka as well.
Oh, are you going home? You look a bit pale. Are you doing all right?
Everyone is saying that. Are we gonna fucking die?
Don't overwork yourself, okay? Maybe you should rest in the nurse's office before you leave.
Ooh, not with that nurse.
I was actually about to head to the faculty office. Would you like me to walk you downstairs?
Let's do it.
Sounds good. People often get sick when the seasons change, so maybe you're coming down with something. Okay, let's head over to the faculty office.
Probably
together.
not that.
Yamagishi, what are you doing outside the faculty office?
What do you mean? Like, we're at school. Like, we're, you know, we're doing things at school because we're students at this school. So, you know.
Oh, well, I want to start a tech club.
Oh, fun. A tech club.
Tech gloves.
Oh, no, not quite.
Are you referring to technician's gloves?
No, that's not.
I think you'd have to go to a hardware store for those.
No, not what she was saying. Nope.
Not tech gloves, a tech club. Like a club all about technology and electronics.
Well, that would be fun.
You want to start a club now?
I guess it is like weird timing for that.
Why is it always you, Yamagishi?
Oh my god.
Look, it's already March. Can't you at least wait until April?
But I really want to get this group going.
What is the difference between starting in March or starting in April?
I promise I'll do my best to find members and all that. So, do I have your permission to start the club?
What a weird thing to get hung up on. Like, why? It's March. Just do it in April. Okay, like what?
What? You don't even have any members yet? Then it's not even worth discussing.
Oh my god.
You can't start a club without at least 5 members.
Shutting her down so fiercely. Jesus Christ. Why are all the teachers so terrible?
Gone. Well, looks like I need to find 5 people now.
I'll join your club.
Would you like to join my tech club?
Yes. Of course.
Yes! I'm so happy to hear that. I was hoping you'd help me.
Of course.
You know, I used to think it was wrong for me to like electronics.
Oh, of course it's
I
not.
always kept it to myself, because I thought it was a strange thing for a girl to be interested in.
I didn't realize how prevalent this was until I've watched female streamers talk about this and how like they felt inadequate. They felt out of place in gaming spaces. This is for the people who like grew up in the 90s and such, where they felt like it was a hobby that wasn't for them, and they were always sort of like kind of outcast for that by like a lot of other girls didn't have interest in that, or if they did, they were ashamed to admit it, so they wouldn't have known about it. And how like the boys in their life treated them as if that wasn't a hobby for them, and almost like either made fun of them for it or excluded them from their like gaming talks and stuff like that. And then one of them that I've watched said that then there was like a weird shift when she went to college, and all of a sudden the dudes were like weirdly into her, like, oh, I want a gamer girlfriend, and they were like weirdly like, yeah, I want a gamer. So it almost went from like being ostracized to being fetishized, and so obviously me not being a woman, I wouldn't have had that perception. So I'm glad that times are very different now, but it sucks that this is how, like, the way that Fuka is feeling and these feelings that she's portraying is how a lot of girls unfortunately felt in the world, you know, in the 90s, early 2000s, even late 2000s. I hope it's not a thing that's too prevalent anymore, or at all prevalent, but it sucks. It sucks that our society sort of feels, well, our society and you know, through sometimes teachers and whatever adults are in people's lives, like their parents or family members and caretakers and stuff like that, and how all of that can have such a negative impact on someone's like growth and on someone's, because it's like people are not gonna not have those interests, you know what I mean? It's like if someone is really into like dancing, it's not like that person is gonna stop being interested in dancing just because people tell them that, oh, that's for girls or you shouldn't do that. They're just gonna not tell you about it. They're just gonna be ashamed of it, and you know, but they're still gonna have an interest in that. So I feel like it's so nice to just enable those people, to enable everyone to pursue their interests and to pursue what they love, right? And it sucks that, I mean, I hope that things are a little better now, but it sucks that that's the reality of many people over the last few decades. Let me catch up with chat a little bit. Junpei being sad is a bit strange. Not really, honestly. Throughout this game, we really got to see a lot of Junpei's ebb and flow. Like we've literally seen him like grief a character. Like we've seen him, or multiple, I guess, but we've really seen him at the lowest of lows, and we've seen him at the highest of highs. So it's really not like that shocking. And I honestly, the actor who plays Junpei is really good at balancing out the goofiness with the sadness and the seriousness of certain moments with the happiness of others, while still feeling like it's the same person. Like it feels like a complete person and not like this like caricature who's very one note. And I think that's also a testament, I guess, to the writing and to the directing that was potentially obviously done to the actor, but everyone did a great job in that department, to be honest. There are also the girls who ridiculed the boys that played video games. Yeah, but I mean, there's also boys that ridiculed boys for playing video games. I think the point that I was making was that the girls wouldn't feel like, from what I've gathered from people's experiences, is that a lot of women who grew up in the 90s and early 2000s or went to school in those times, they were rejected by their peers as far as like, oh, they couldn't really 1000% be friends with other girls because they didn't share interests with other girls. But then the people who had the same interests as them, which oftentimes were boys, they also rejected them. I'm not talking about a situation where, like, you know, it's almost, it's like if you're a boy who's also interested in video games, then all of the other boys who are interested in video games, or boys and girls, whoever you go to school with or you go to work with or whatever, and you know that they're also gamers and they leave you out of it because they're like, no, this isn't for you. Like, this isn't, you know, it's not really, I guess it wasn't really intended to be much of like a gender sort of separation thing. It was more of like, or like, yeah, it was more like the people who were sharing the same interests as them ridiculed them because they were girls. And it was mostly boys. But then as times changed, they wanted a gamer girlfriend. So it was more of a commentary on that side of things and less of a thing for like... Also, one thing that I've sort of noticed was that a lot of the times girls didn't necessarily make fun of boys for liking video games. They made fun of boys for being annoying about their love for video games, or for, obviously there are situations where people made fun of them just for being nerdy or whatever, but because unfortunately that's a thing. If you're not a cool kid, then you're just like weird and you're nerdy and you're like set aside. But there's plenty of instances where people were like, you know, girls don't like me because I'm a nerd or because I'm a gamer. And it's like, no, they don't like you because of you have a terrible personality, actually. Like, I feel like sometimes people have... I feel like there's a lot of men who have sort of built this storyline of like, I was rejected for being a nerd, and now they're like incels and they hate women and they're awful. And it's like, well, are you sure? Are you sure it's because of that they weren't into you? But anyways, that's a whole other conversation for another day. And obviously, I'm not trying to invalidate anyone's experiences in that subject. I wasn't even meaning to compare experiences. I was just sharing the experiences, an experience or several experiences that I've gathered from, you know, female streamers who, you know, obviously now that they stream, they have a place where their nerdiness is accepting, is accepted, or they found some sort of like sense of community, and they, you know, the stuff that they love is celebrated now, obviously, which is great. And also it made sense with what Fuka is saying, so that's all. You should make fun of the nerds because they will become your boss one day. That's assuming that every nerd that you've ever interacted with has like become a CEO or somebody's boss, which oftentimes is also not true. And that's also assuming that people who aren't nerds are not smart enough or driven enough or whatever to like grow up and make something of themselves. Like, I don't know. A nerd by definition is someone who makes a career out of something they're passionate about. I'm gonna have to pull up the definition of the word nerd, because I don't know if making a career out of something that you're passionate about makes you a nerd necessarily. So I'm gonna look it up on Google. So a nerd is a noun. So according to the Oxford Languages definition of nerd, it's 1, a person who is extremely enthusiastic and knowledgeable about a particular subject, especially one of specialist or niche interest. Or, it can be used as a verb, to engage in or discuss a technical field obsessively or with great attention to detail. So, by definition, being a nerd doesn't necessarily mean that they make a career out of what they're interested in. It just means that they're a person who's very dedicated and they're very, I guess, interested and devoted to a particular subject. But I'm also seeing other definitions that's like unpopular person, boring person, especially one obsessed with something specific or specified. So I guess it really, but it doesn't really stray too far away from the core, which is just someone who's like very enthusiastic about a particular topic or something of the sort. Hey Jam, ding dong. By the way, do y'all like the new gaming scene that I worked so hard on yesterday? I made this one, and I made one for retro games that don't have like a widescreen resolution. So I'm also excited to show you those. But ain't this fun? Thank you. Thank you. I had a really good time making it. I'm glad you like it. How's it going, Jam? I hope you're doing better. I saw that you were You were struggling. You were in the trenches earlier this week, so I hope that you're feeling a little better. Much better today. I'm so happy to hear that. That makes me so happy, because I was like, oh my god, no, Jam. When I see people having a hard time, I'm like, I can't break through the screen and help. So I'm glad that you're doing better. I mean, Fridays always make things a little better, because you're like, you know what, even if things go to shit today, tomorrow is the weekend. So, you know, there's also that, like, you know, like, whatever, I'll be gone tomorrow, it's gonna be fine. But yes, we did it. Jam, we defeated Nyx, and now we're just like chatting with everyone who we S-linked with. So we're just sort of putting a bow on everyone's story, I think, which is fun.
But you and the team accepted me for who I am. That's why I decided to be strong and let everyone see my true self.
Hell yeah.
So even if people think I'm strange, I know it's okay.
Oh.
I don't want to hide it anymore.
Hell yeah.
Now, I want to meet more people like me and hang out with them. Since I kept my love of electronics hidden, I never had any friends who shared my interests.
Aww.
That's why I thought I'd try starting a club all about it.
Yes.
Because maybe there are other people out there who like this stuff too. And if so, I want a way to talk to them.
Oh, that's so exciting.
I do admit I'm a little nervous.
And then it like opens the doors for other girlies who are like her and feel like there's no place for girls to like be in tech, and you know, and it opens place for other girls in that school to be like, oh my god, if Fuka can do it, I can do it. Why am I getting kind of emotional about a video game character? Anyways, yes, we nixed Nyx, absolutely. Oh no. Ooh, I'm sorry, Jam. I hate that. I hate that for you. I'm glad you're doing better today, because that is not okay. I'm sorry. Greg, your definition of nerd is really funny to me. It's somebody who's smart and likes to correct people's mistakes. I'm sorry, but that's really spot on, actually. Oh my god. No, that's an obnoxious nerd. I think a nerd is somebody who's like smart and likes. I don't think a nerd necessarily has to be smart. Like, I think a nerd is just somebody who's like really into something. Like, you know, they're really into video games, or they're really into Star Wars, or they're really into music, or they're really into sports. Like, you can be a sports nerd, whatever. You can be a nerd about anything. But an obnoxious nerd is somebody who is like, well, actually, just glasses. Well, actually, that wasn't created until the 1930s. That's how I see it. And honestly, I will say this. That's why a lot of y'all were made fun of. Not me saying a lot of y'all. That's why a lot of them get made fun of. They're like, I was made fun of for being nerd. No, you were made fun of because you were obnoxious and you were correcting everybody, and you were actuallying everybody, and that's very annoying. Anyways, let's move on from this.
But don't worry, I'll still keep going to art club. It'll probably get really busy, but I want to keep trying. It's like jumping off the diving board at the pool. That kind of feeling.
Not the chat, no. No, because honestly, like what Greg said is like a lot of like, I feel like we've all met somebody like that. You know what I mean? I wouldn't define every nerd as that because I'm a nerd and I don't think I do that. But you know, that's definitely a type of nerd for sure. And you know, like I take it with a grain of salt sometimes because sometimes people just get excited about their their like special interest and they're like, and they get giddy about it and they want to go off and they want to say all the fun facts and they want to share everything and they, you know, like, so I think it's when they get condescending that's a bit like, okay, like I've played a video game before, like you don't need to tell me how video games work. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, okay, like I get it, like you love it, but like chill, you know? anyways absolutely check yourself before you wreck yourself. I've always said that. I've never said that, but it's true.
Anyways, I've got to find some club members. Do I need to make recruitment posters and stuff?
Okay, but how does this work? But because like you want to start a club to find people that have the same interest as you, but how do you start the club? Like, can you put up a poster recruiting people for that club if the club wasn't approved by the teachers? Like, how does that work? I feel like the teacher would be like, yeah, I'll help you, like you can put up like a sign up thing or whatever, you know? Anyway, do I need to make recruitment posters and stuff? You've got this.
Yes.
I'm not gonna offer up work, you know what I mean?
To be honest, I'd be lying if I said
If
I
she
wasn't
needs
worried.
help, she will ask.
We're going to be third year soon. And that means everyone will have to start thinking about what they want to do after we graduate.
Scary.
In fact, Yuri-kun and Yukari-chan were talking about college entrance exams just the other day.
Oh lord. Everyone pray for Junpei whenever he has to take the college entrance exams because he's gonna struggle.
But you know what? I think they'll be okay.
He will be at the struggle bus stop.
I have everyone here to support me, so there's nothing to be afraid of.
Everyone go to pray to whatever gods you believe in. Do a prayer circle, do something. Because Junpei is going to need all of the help needed to pass his college entrance exams.
Everyone? I keep saying it, but who am I talking about?
Oh, their memories are glitching.
Sorry, don't mind me. Oh, I didn't realize it was so late. I hope the stores are still open. Let's see, I need paper. Oh, and I need to find a club room too. I think this might be more work than I thought.
She can probably use the fashion club room since Bebe is not there
Sorry, I
anymore.
need to get going. I'll see you later.
Bye, Fuka. Good luck with the tech club. Wait, before I talk to you, Mitsuru, I did want to check if there was anyone else on the second floor. Yes, Chihiro. I maxed out S-Links with a lot of people, apparently.
Oh,
Oh, Juice-san.
are you okay? You don't look so good.
Everyone keeps saying that.
You should get home and rest before it gets worse.
Okay, I get it. Juicy is very pale.
Right now, oh, sorry. This isn't the time to talk about that.
Oh, what? Why? What is it? I don't remember the total. I guess we'll find out. Cause I don't remember the total. We did all the main girls. So we did Mitsuru, Yukari, Fuka, and Aigis. So that's 4. We did Chihiro. That's 5. We did Bebe. That's 6. We did Maiko, 7. We did the Ghost Boy. That's 8. We did the track S-Link, the track dude, Miyamoto. That's 9. I don't think I did any more. But I could be wrong. I could be forgetting about somebody. So, at least 9. The only ones I didn't do were Kenji. I guess I didn't finish a few of them, actually. I didn't do Kenji's. I didn't do Odagiri's. I didn't do Maya's. And I didn't finish Mamoru's. I think that was all that I didn't do. Oh, I did the old couple as well, so that's 10. So, yeah. Jusan. Oh.
I suppose I can tell you. It's nothing important, though.
Yeah, I didn't do those either. Yeah. Well, I started them, but I didn't finish them. Because I didn't like them. What is it?
Look at this flyer over here.
There's 5,000 of them.
The dark history of student-teacher romance?
Ew.
People are free to fall in love with who they want. There's nothing wrong with that.
No, unless it's a student-teacher situation.
I can see why it would be a problem if it was between a teacher and a student, but
Yeah.
that doesn't give them the right to make fun of it like this.
No, they should. No, you're wrong, actually.
I'm going to write a letter of protest to the school paper.
No.
Oh, I'll be all right on that.
Yeah, I'm not helping you with that. I didn't offer.
I'm going to do this by myself. Thank you, Senpai.
It's just a flyer that shames Kenji for being weird about wanting to date teachers. And at the end it says, "Fuck you, Kenji." And I wrote it.
There's one thing I've decided for myself.
What a weird thing for her to grab onto. Jesus Christ.
It's not much, but I'd like to continue on the student council for next year, too.
Aww.
It was because of you that I was able to change. I know that for a fact. And I never would have met you if I hadn't joined the student council. That's why I want to stay involved. At least, I hope I can.
Okay. What do I want to... Okay, I'm going to hold this. And while I hold this, I'm going to be speaking of mild Persona 4 spoilers. So if you don't want... So feel free to mute the stream. Oh no, but Chad is probably going to say something about it too. Actually, I'm not going to say anything. Wait. Actually, I can. Okay. So while I hold this, mute the stream, in chat, I will ask you a yes or no question. Please only say yes or no to what I'm going to say. Don't add anything to it. Don't just say yes or no if you know the answer to this. Okay, spoiler talk. When the characters of Persona 4 visit Gekukan, Chihiro is the student council president, right? Again, just say yes or no. Don't say the name. Don't say Chihiro's name. Don't say anything. Okay. Yes, okay. Okay. So that's really cool. Oh my god, that's really neat. Okay, I'm going to put this down now. You can unmute. Okay, and that's not on that conversation. We're not going to add anything else to it.
I want to become strong and reliable, just like the student council
school next year, and the year after that, too. It's a big goal, but I'm going to take it one step at a time.
Aww.
Well then, I should be going.
Well, I don't know if I would vote for her, considering her stance on
Looking forward to seeing you
student-teacher
next week.
romance. But that's neither here nor there. Okay, so that was Chihiro. There was nobody else in the classroom, right? I already did everything that needed to be done here, right? Okay, okay. So now we can go downstairs. I saw Mitsuru was down there. Oh yeah, Akihiko is here. Hello.
Hey. It's quite rare for us to bump into each other here, isn't it?
Is it? I guess we never talk to each other. I guess we barely run into him at school. True.
I guess it's because I usually go straight to practice after class. But today, I felt like looking around the school before heading over. After all, this is my last day here.
Aww.
The days flew by in the blink of an eye. But at the same time, it felt like this year would last for an eternity.
Girl. Seriously.
I've dedicated all 3 years of high school to boxing, and nothing else.
Have you considered another hobby, like a new hobby?
Was there really nothing else?
He doesn't remember it.
Never mind. It's nothing. I guess hanging out with everyone at the dorm counts as something. We even made pancakes together.
Well, I'll have you know, Akihiko, your athlete meals saved our ass at some point when fighting Nyx.
We had some good times. If we hadn't lived in the same dorm, we might have never met each other.
Aww.
It's hard to imagine. I'll be leaving the dorm soon. But that doesn't change the fact that I'll always be your senpai. If you ever run into trouble, you can tag me in.
Aww.
Whatever happens, I'm on your side.
That's kind of gay. Close enough. Close enough. P4 remains the hardest game in Persona series to max all the social links in. Really? I guess I didn't really try. I wasn't really interested in doing that. But honestly, that kind of... Hold on, let me take a sip. I found that to sort of be the beautiful thing about Persona as a series, as a concept. At least the modern... You know, I've only played 3 and 4, I guess, but... I found it really cool that, like, you can spend your time however you want, right? And I found it really cool that there's just going to be people who you end up maxing out the relationship with them. And there's going to be people that you meet and you talk to a couple times and you don't like. And there's people, you know what I mean? And even, like, logistically in the game that you can't... Or it's really difficult to max out a relationship with everybody, because that's how it is in real life in a way. So I do find that that's kind of like a neat thing about these games. Again, I've only played 4 Golden and 3 Reload, but I do think that that's kind of a cool thing. Like, you can't be a master at everything. You can't, you know, properly balance everyone's relationships, plus going to Tartarus, plus you know, maxing out your like bravery and your intelligence and all that stuff. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like there's something really cool about how, like, FOMO is sort of included in it, in a way where it's like, yeah, you're gonna miss things, like you're not gonna talk to everybody, you're not gonna experience everything, and if you want to try, you can, you know, do a new game or whatever, new game plus or whatever. But I do think that that's like kind of the beauty of it, right? Like, because that's just how life is. You can't potentially be best friends with every single person you build a connection with. So I think that's kind of cool. Also, what is going on here? Anyways.
Do you remember Shinji? mean Aragaki.
I do. How could I forget?
Shinji was supposed to graduate with me. I still can't believe that he was dragged into that incident.
What incident? He just like spoke about it so like he didn't know what happened. Obviously he doesn't remember, but still. Oh hey dude.
Oh, good timing, man. There's something I wanted to talk to you about.
He's also proficient in other forms of martial arts. I don't really remember him talking about anything else other than boxing, but I wouldn't be shocked. But he probably specializes in boxing, is what I gathered.
I went back to the hospital to get a checkup on my knee.
The incident, right. Getting killed by Takaya. Quite the incident. But I guess they don't remember Takaya. Weird. I mean, honestly, it's for the best. It's for the best that he stays unremembered, forgotten.
The results are in.
Oh, what happened?
It's 100% healed. They said I can run all I want now.
Okay, that's that's cool. It's 100% healed. It's like as if nothing happened.
I'm so happy. I almost broke the doctor's back. I hugged him so hard.
Oh my god, Kazushi, inappropriate.
But thinking about it now, how would things have gone if I'd kept running through the pain?
You would have gotten injured even further. You would have broken your knee or
I was
something.
pushing too hard, only thinking about myself. I got pissed off when things didn't go my way. So I threw out the advice I got and shot my knee to hell. Man, I was such a moron. At least I can see it now. I kept saying it was all for my nephew, but in the end, it was just about my own damn pride.
Oh, at least you can reflect upon that and learn that
Got
lesson.
you, everyone on the team, and my parents all worried about me. I didn't even stop to notice. I was a real selfish brat.
Oh, better late than never. You really were.
Seriously, it pisses me off just thinking about it.
Listen, you can say that to your friends. A real friend will tell you when you were being a brat. It would be kind of hard to forget someone walking around shirtless carrying a revolver. It's true. A Jesus bootleg would be quite remarkable, but I guess forgetting him is a blessing in the midst of all of this. If they have to forget everything, then at least they forgot about Takaya, and that's great news to me.
Well, it took me this long, but at least I finally snapped out.
Yeah.
Thanks, man. It's because of you I'm standing here on 2 feet.
Aw.
I swear.
You're
this will be different.
welcome.
I want to repay you all for what you've done for me. No more stubborn pride. I'm gonna listen to what others have to say, even when it's not what I want to hear. Well, that's about it. I just wanted you to be the one I break the news to first. I'll run
Aww.
around to the faculty office and club room later to let everyone else know. Have a good one.
Aww. That was sweet.
Dude, are you good? You look kind of tired. Go home and get some rest, man. Good health is the most important part of training.
Oh, now you want to preach about
Still
resting.
signed up for the spring tournament?
Interesting.
Slack off? I'm gonna leave you in the dust.
Oh, now you're the spokesperson for resting. Oh, okay. You recovered your knee and all of a sudden you're an expert on resting and relaxation. Hey, Mitsuru.
What's the matter? You don't look well.
Girl, I get it. I'm gonna die.
Are you tired? Try not to overdo it. If you don't mind, could we go somewhere for a little chat?
Sure.
I have some business to take care of later on, but I'd like to talk with you until then.
Sure. I love that Juicy sometimes.
In that case, why don't we go to the student
I
council?
love that sometimes we can literally say what I'm thinking.
I'd like to see it one last time.
Sorry, what? See what?
This room feels so nostalgic, even though the entrance exams have only kept me away for a short while.
Stop. Pause everything. I need to look that up. And if I don't like what I see, you're getting banned. Thank you. This is who they said I look like. Hold on, y'all can't really see that. Oh, thank you so much. Like, what? Okay. Was that, like, that was a very weak attempt at being an edgelord. I like his curls. Nice curls. Anyways, anyone else wants to be a clown? Anyone else wants to get banned? All right, Greg, have a good one. Thank you for being here. See you next time. Oh, Lord. Anyways. And that's why people made fun of you in school. Not you, Greg. The person I banned. I was like, wait. Let me clarify. Anyways. Clownery and buffoonery, girl.
The results haven't been posted yet, but I'm fairly confident that I passed. If that's the case, then this spring I'll formally become a college student.
Oh, she's going off to college.
I'll no longer be seeing this view.
Is she not going to remember anything, even though her family was involved in all of it?
Unfortunately, I don't have much time to spare today. The company heads are conducting a briefing. The Kirijo group may appear strong, but it's actually rather frail. It could collapse at any time.
Oh, I'm aware.
I have to keep it together.
Don't push yourself, okay?
You're right. Resting is of equal importance.
As we've all learned from Mr. Miyamoto's injury situation.
Still, this is a crucial moment for me. I'll accept that I may need to go a bit overboard.
Oh, Lord.
But if I do end up needing a change of pace, I hope you'll help me clear my head.
Sure.
Before long, I'll be taking my leave from the dorm as well.
Oh, she's leaving.
I've begun packing up my things, but I haven't made significant progress. My books, my clothes, my photos. Every one of them brings back memories. It's been a short but eventful 3 years. It all went by so fast.
3 years is not that short of a time. 3 years is quite a lot, actually.
Especially the year that you came. It's hard to believe I've begun to feel like an ordinary high school student. I never knew I had these emotions, just waiting to be given permission to be felt. I wonder what would have become of me if you hadn't transferred to this school.
It's so interesting that she can recognize that her relationship with Juicy shaped her experience without obviously remembering the fact that the experience was also extremely shaped by all of the bullshit that was going on with the Dark Hour.
If I hadn't met you, I might never have realized what was truly important to me.
Oh my god.
Or would I have gotten on my motorcycle and left it all behind? Fate is a mysterious thing.
Fate is a hell of a thing. We talked about it. We talked about it last time. The probabilities of meeting the people that we've met in our lives and how much of a blessing it is of like all of the billions of people in this world that we've come across, the lovely people that we have. It's an interesting thing. Whether you call it fate or whether you call it just life, you know.
There are things that need to be done for the future of the Kirijo group as well as my own. Even if I lose my way again someday, it doesn't matter. I know things will work.
You'll cross that bridge when you get there, girl.
I won't have to face it alone. You're the one who taught me that.
Hell yeah.
All right, it's almost time. I must be on my way.
I think we can all the chronic overthinkers in the chat, myself included, we can all learn from Mitsuru there, huh?
Perhaps we could find some time to relax together on a weekend. I found a nice crepe shop that I'd like
Crepe.
to try. It's a bit far, though. You'd better get your motorcycle license soon.
Ooh.
Just imagine hitting the road on our motorcycles together. I look forward to it. Well, we'll see. Now then, if you'll excuse me.
One of my friends in high school had a really cool red motorcycle, and I remember being like, "Oh my god, I really want a red motorcycle and I want to do it." But I can't even ride a bicycle. So the thought of me riding a motorcycle is actually terrifying, like when I think of it realistically. So I never got to it, obviously. But yeah, sometimes I think about that. It's interesting. Ongoing construction. Not that. Did you have to swim there? If the bridge wasn't working. Anyways, that's everyone at school, y'all. That's a wrap on Gekukan High. Weird how he's the only one who hasn't disappeared.
Sick. Well, the Miyamoto family has a saying for times like these. Nothing repays a debt better than hard work. Just you watch. Next run I do is gonna be a record breaker.
I guess he had more to say, huh? Oh, I haven't seen the entranceway. Ken, what are you doing here?
Oh, Senpai. I'm glad I found you. It was kind of nerve-wracking to come to the high school campus all by myself.
Does he remember?
Anyway, I'm here to drop off something Sonata-san forgot.
Oh.
He's usually so put together, but sometimes you can be just a little scatterbrained.
He can be a little silly goose.
Oh. Speaking of forgetfulness, do you remember someone named Aragaki-san? He was at the dorm for a little while. I didn't really talk with him all that much, but whenever he crosses my mind, I feel this ache in my chest, and unbearably sad. It's as if I've forgotten something important.
You did.
Though I'm not sure what.
Oh, Lord.
I get the feeling that there was something I had to do. I just don't know what it is or why I feel this way. Oh, sorry about that. You're really easy to talk to, so I kept going on and on. I appreciate that you always listen to what I have to say, though, Senpai.
Aww.
You even went with me to buy tea, and you don't treat me like I'm just a little kid.
I do.
So,
because you are just a little kid.
Thanks for everything. I'm still just a kid, aren't I?
Yes, you are.
For me to grow up more quickly.
No, one day you'll regret saying that.
No matter how grown up I try to act, he people still end up protecting me.
You one day you'll be like, no, why was I in such a hurry to grow up?
There's always someone sheltering me. I wonder if I'll ever be strong enough to protect someone else instead.
I'm sure you will. I'm waiting for my boyfriend. He's going to walk me home today, but I'm not feeling as anxious as I used to. That's good. I'll be a third year soon, which means I'll be studying for exams every single day. No, you're not. Nobody does that. But that doesn't mean I'm giving up the hunt for mysterious stuff like that observatory. Having an inquisitive mind is important for people, and it's what makes me so interesting to talk to. Yeah, I'm happy you believe that. Oh. It's the girly. My third year was just around the corner, or is just around the corner. Time flies, huh? I spent the whole year stalking and being stalked. You did. I have to spend my time more wisely next year. Yes, you do. Yes, you do. I'll be a third year soon, and then all I'll be doing is studying for my entrance exams. That's gonna suck. I mean, how am I going to be able to study if I can't stop thinking about her? Oh, you're gonna have to learn to get over that. Okay. I kind of want to go to the Port Island station just to see what people are saying. Oh, it's the couple. The year went by quickly. It's true that nothing's changed the past year, but I'm not too worried about that. He's just a straightforward kind of guy, and that's the way I like him. Aww. It's been a year, huh? That was fast. Nothing's really happened with us in that year. Studying is so much work, but there is this college I really want to get into, so I guess I'll put in the effort. I guess. I guess I'll put in the effort. Some real weird crap happened a month ago, huh? Like when all those people went outside at midnight? What was all that about? Though, to be honest, it was kind of cool. Felt like the climax of a movie. Yeah, should have seen it from my perspective. How interesting that was. Welcome. Oh, it's you. Thanks for always coming by. It's almost the season for cherry blossoms. Do you know the meaning of cherry blossom flowers? They say it's don't forget about me. Spring is supposed to represent new beginnings, so I wonder why its flower meaning is so sad. Oh, and it kind of works with like our storyline. Sad. Oh yeah, those apathy syndrome people disappeared. I wonder why. Well, I don't really care as long as the trains run on time. Oh, poor dude. He just wanted everyone to get along. He just wanted the train to arrive on time. He just wanted to do his job, you know? Dude, do you remember anything we did this entire past year? I just remember chilling here. That's it. Man, I hate to say this, but what a waste of time. Hey, Mikiyuki. Looks like that cult is history after those 3 weirdos were sent packing. So they remember the 3 weirdos. Everything's back to normal, finally. I'm bored as hell, but it's better than going through all that shit again. They remember the cult? Huh. Oh hey, I didn't expect to see you somewhere other than the club. There's been a lot of discussion on the internet lately. Oh, it's the website, dude. About cults and mysterious incidents. But I'm sure whoever knows what's really going on isn't on the internet. Besides, even if there was an explanation, I'm not sure I could trust it. What's true and what's false, those who cannot discern the difference will not survive. Just wait until you get to 2024 and there's AI and there's a lot of fake bullshit everywhere. I recall getting a non-alcoholic drink here that shares the name with someone. It was Elizabeth. I vaguely remember her being very pleased when I gave it to her. It was Elizabeth. I forgot Elizabeth would be forgotten about. Oh, that makes me sad. Okay, let's go to the mall. Which is what I do when I get sad, I guess. Hi, old. It's getting warm now. It's almost springtime. Puts me in the mood to look for a new sweetheart or something. Hey, gamer. I've completed the collection. My friend was surprised too. Aw, GG's. The owner. Oh, hey, it's you. Why do you look so grim? You come here a lot, don't you? You shouldn't rely so much on medicine, you know? You're still young. You should build strength by exercising, eating well, and doing schoolwork. Don't worry obsessively over your health. That's the doctor's job. Ha 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 ha. Okay. Hi.
Welcome.
Sorry, but we're closed today. Oh wait, you're the weird kid who comes by often. You're an odd one to be this interested in antiques at your age. Especially since you're always getting... What was it? Sorry, my memory hasn't been great lately. Yeah, apparently it's an issue. Apparently it's an epidemic in this game. People are just getting memory issues. Memory wipes. Come visit again tomorrow. I'll try to remember by then. ACAB. Yeah. Oh, it's you. Is school over already? It's been a long time since we've just talked like this. Sorry, I don't quite remember how things went down. In any case, the months are going to go by quickly. Make sure you enjoy your school life so you don't have any regrets. Yeah, girl, everyone forgot. Oh, Elizabeth isn't here. This is just a back alley. It's just a back alley. What does that say? Hold on. Let me whip out Mistranslate. Miss Google Translator. Oh my god, where do I have my Google Translate? Okay. Hello? Ding dong. I want to see what that says. I use my phone. What does that say? I guess I could have zoomed in like a normal person. What does that say? Hello? No entry for anyone other than those involved. Okay, work. It's just a sign. Okay, cool. Okay, bye. Game Parade. I learned countless valuable lessons from the games here. I remember winning a prize from this crane game. I wasn't sure it was possible to grab a prize, but I guess they're an above board arcade. CD shop, Kenneth Arnold. There are several rows of CDs inside. Aohige Pharmacy. I've shopped here many times. Mayoido Antiques. The owner helped me a lot. Maybe I should stop by sometime and buy normal antiques. How does he remember that? Tatsumi East Police Station. Officer Kurosawa helped us a lot. I think I first met him in April of last year when Sanada asked to meet up here. We did. There isn't any new information. Looks like the city is peaceful. B Blue V. Seems like they're closed for today. Chagall Cafe. I worked part-time here several times. The people at the cafe grew to trust me, and I even earned a pay raise. I did. Club Escapade. The door is locked because it's not open yet. I wonder if Mutatsu is doing well. Things have really calmed down over the last month. It's like that cult thing never happened. All I'm worried about is my son's exam result. He says he's confident, but we'll see. Yeah, those motionless people are all but gone. Everything's back to normal. I'm glad that all I have to worry about is my kids' university entrance exams next year. Everyone's forgetting. I guess we have things at the shrine waiting for us. Relationship fortune, 100 yen. Looks like they're out of tickets for today. Of course they are. It's an offertory box. Offertory? There's nothing in particular I want to wish for at the moment. Inari. Should I pray at the Inari shrine? Nothing special happened. I don't think we've ever really prayed there. The sign describes the deity worshipped at this shrine and the history of the sacred tree. It's a huge tree. There's a lady where Ghost Boy was at. Wait, are you Maiko's dad?
You're... Ah, it's you, right? I'm... Michael's father.
Work.
Do you have a minute to talk? I've been dwelling a little on what happened.
I guess, sure. All right.
Perfect. If you don't mind, let's take a walk down to the takoyaki stand. I'll buy you some. My treat.
Oh, free food?
The food there sure is good. But you knew that already, didn't you?
Yeah.
When I see this place, I remember all the times I'd come here with Maiko. She came here when she ran away from home, too.
Mm-hmm.
She really loved the takoyaki.
Today's stream is so, like, reminiscent. You know what I mean? Like, we're just being like, ah, remember when she ran away from home?
She's a good girl. Wouldn't you agree?
Yeah. Yeah.
She's so good that I wonder if she's really my own child sometimes.
No, y'all are a mess.
She actually sent me a letter recently. It's chock full of details about her new life. She said she's made a lot of friends.
Aww.
Let's see. She's in charge of the rabbits at her new school and has had to get up early to clean the cages.
In charge of the rabbits.
They scolded her for forgetting her PE uniform. She forgot her homework and had to copy a friend's. I guess she can be a bit absent-minded. I never knew that about her.
What did you know about her?
Oh, and she did so well on her recorder test that she was asked to perform in front of everyone. Then she went on to talk about how she plays at the park by the school with her friends every day.
Oh, she has a lot of
Her mother's doing well
friends.
too. They're having a lot of fun together.
Oh, I'm happy for her. And her dad is miserable.
Having fun. Must be nice.
Oh no.
Nowadays, I just come home to an empty house.
Damn.
The rooms feel so big without those two around.
Way to make it about yourself.
I wonder if she feels the same way. Living in a home with no father in it.
Oh, girl.
We put her through so much because of our own problems.
Yes, you did.
I'm terrible about it.
Yes, you should.
By the way, I've actually got a bone to pick with you, too.
What did I
Michael
do?
must have really liked you, huh? She wrote all about it.
Oh,
I can't wait to grow up.
oh no.
That's why I'm drinking lots of milk. I'm going to marry him someday.
No. Absolutely not. I get it. I get it, Michael's dad. I understand. Your feelings are very valid.
What the hell is that about, you little punk?
I don't know.
You were taking taking advantage of my little mic.
No, 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 no. Oh my god, that turned very quickly. Oh my god.
Maybe I haven't been the best dad, but I'm still her father, damn it.
No, you're right, but we did nothing of the sort.
I'm not letting a guy like you touch my daughter with a 10-foot pole.
Extremely fair.
I'll never let you marry her. And don't you forget it.
Extremely fair. Extremely fair. Yes. Correct. That's the correct reaction to that. Hey, come over here, young man. My takoyaki is both delicious and cheap. How about some? What's wrong? You're awfully quiet. Whoa, you look pale. You should probably go home and get some rest. It would be bad for business if you ate my takoyaki and then passed out. Oh my god. Wait, let me go back to the shrine. There was another person to talk to there. Yeah, her dad needs Jesus.
Hello there.
Hi, lady.
Oh, excuse me.
Do I know you?
Are you?
Are you? Yes.
So it was you. Oh, excuse me. I'm Miss Kamiki.
Oh, was she Kamiki's mom or something?
Akinari's mother. My son talked about you a lot.
Oh.
I was just thinking about him. If you have time, would you like to stay and talk for a while?
Sure.
That's wonderful. Please sit down. Today is a special day.
Oh, is it his birthday or something like that?
What a coincidence seeing you today. It must be another one of God's whims. Today is my son's, Akinari's, birthday.
Oh.
He'd be 20 if he was still alive.
Damn.
Only 19 years. It was too soon.
Damn.
He was almost an adult, but he never made it. Akinari had a genetic disease. I'm completely healthy, but him... The doctors detected it when he was born. They knew he wouldn't live to see adulthood.
Damn.
Every day, I worried whether he'd wake up the next morning. I blamed myself for what he inherited. But he said something to me near the end. I'm sorry to have brought so much pain into
Oh
your
my
life.
god.
I'm glad that I was born into this world. I'm glad to have been your son.
Oh.
Thank you for the life you've given me. He suffered so much, and yet he still said that to me. But Akinari brought me so much happiness too. Feeling his warmth as I carried him in my arms after he was born. Those tiny hands. That first smile. Hearing his breathing as he slept at night. Every day, I was so grateful he was alive. Every day,
Oh.
I found new joy in
This story is so heartbreaking. Oh my god.
Now, I'm so alone. And there's nothing I can do. But my boy gave me so much.
This game is really trying to get me to cry.
I have to keep going. Looking straight ahead. That's how I want to live. I'll eat the finest foods. Visit the most exotic places. I'll do everything Absolutely everything that Akinari couldn't. I'll have so many stories to tell him about the things I've done. On that day, when we meet again on the other side.
My God. Why is this game doing this to me?
If I didn't have that to look forward to, I don't know how I could go on.
God damn it.
That reminds me. When my son's condition worsened, he started writing a children's story.
Ugh.
But when I was cleaning out his room, I never found his note.
Oh my God, do we have it? Is that what he gave us?
He said he wanted you to be the first one to see it.
Please.
When he was done.
Please give the book to his mom.
Then he laughed and said I would be second.
Oh my God, please let her see it.
I suppose he wasn't able to finish the
No,
story.
he finished it. He did finish it.
What? So, did you get to read the story?
Yes. I explained how I received the notebook from Kamiki and that I heard the entire story.
I see. So you did. I'm so glad. That was my only regret. It was awful to think that he wasn't able to finish his project. Oh, you should hold on to his notebook. I'm sure that's what he would want to.
No. I feel bad.
I'll hear the story from him directly.
Oh my God.
When I see him on the other side.
Stop. Stop. Stop right now. Thank you very much. Oh, Jesus. This story in particular got me. Oh my God.
Now I have one more thing to look forward
It's by far the best S-Link, for sure.
I'm glad I could finally meet you. Thank you. Before I go, let this old woman give you one piece of advice. Take good care of the ones you hold dear. If you wait until their day comes, it's too late. Clinging to their
God.
cold bodies won't bring them back.
Thank you. Yeah, thank you for making me cry.
Everyone who's born will die someday. Not just Akinari, or me, or even you. It's all the same. So before that happens, it doesn't take a grand gesture. You don't have to make a big production of it. But if you love someone, let them know it. We all go through life with the same struggles, the same heartbreak. We should all lift each other up with the same love and kindness as well. I'm sure you have something precious you can share with people too. Don't ever forget it.
My God. I'm like speechless. I'm just taking all of this in at the moment. Oh, sorry I'm so quiet. Wow. Kamiki's mother left without looking back. That was a lot, but I'm very happy that I did that. It's a simple slide. I remember playing with Maiko here. The jungle gym is taller than me. It's a rustic seesaw. I remember playing with I remember playing on this with Maiko. I wonder how she's doing. She's fine. She's having fun. She has friends. Okay, let's check the station before we check the rest of the strip mall. I thought about following Nick-sama to see if I could get my family back. Oh my god. But that wouldn't have helped. It was my fault sticking with this job and ignoring them. I'm thinking about going to see my wife and trying to patch things up with her. Yeah, you should. I don't think a cult will help you with that. They never fixed this. It's dark inside the manhole. I wonder what kind of construction they're doing. They never fixed it. This has been like ongoing for like over a year. It looks like they're constructing a new building. I wonder when it will be finished. Yeah, doesn't seem like it will be finished anytime soon. I remember reading a rumor about this vending machine online, but I'm not in the mood to drink anything right now. My teacher is quiet, but he's so nice. He's the greatest. But when our graduation comes, I'm gonna tell him how grateful I am. Aww. Oh, Lord. Oh, the olds!
Well, well, look who it is. It's been a while. You've grown so much since the last time I saw you.
Aww. They're so tiny.
Now, dear. They don't grow that fast. What must have happened is that we shrank. Isn't that right?
Aww.
Oh, is that how it is? Looks like you got one over on me. Say, you know our old shop here, Bookworms? I'm thinking it's due for a makeover.
Oh?
Something fresh, avant-garde. I can't let Gekukan's new school building hog the spotlight.
Good idea.
Ain't it? I'll hash out some plans with my dear and make this place.
Aww.
Speaking of the new school building, they've decided to replant the persimmon tree.
Aww.
It'll be moved to a special location on a hill overlooking the whole campus.
That's precious.
Our dear boy will be able to watch over those students for many more years to come. I know the tree isn't actually our son, and yet this makes me feel so happy.
Ever since my dear heard the news, she's turned into a leaky faucet. Come on, give me a smile.
Not this.
Please, dear. I think your dentures are falling out.
Not that.
Now, we'll be supporting the Gekukan students with renewed strength in our hearts.
Not that.
Looking at you again, you really did grow, didn't you? You've overcome great hardships, I can tell. Come back and visit us anytime.
I love them so
We'd always love to
much.
see you.
If we can get that young man to spread the word at Gekukan, there'll be no end to our customers.
Yeah.
Not a bad idea, eh, dear?
Come now. Don't make him do our work for us.
You don't have to put it like that. Besides, what are grandchildren for?
He just called Juicy his grandchild. Okay, this is fine. I'm just gonna cry again. That's totally acceptable and okay. Fuck. I'm doing great, you guys.
Oh, you.
I'm doing wonderful. Oh, what a beautiful time we're all having today. Shit. God damn it. Persona 3 really said, oh, you defeated Nyx. The suffering isn't over though. I decided to get another job, but I've been keeping it secret from my wife and daughter, so even if I don't succeed, I've got a plan B. I guess that's how the world works. People think nothing of ruining someone else's life. I've got to do my best. I'll deal with what happens when it comes. What about you? What about you kids? Are you satisfied with your lives? I'm just a kid. I don't know. Did you eat the special Hagakure ramen? I heard that if you eat it with a friend, you'll be friends forever. It might just be another rumor, but when I'm as old as you, I'm gonna go have some with my friends. Aww. I'm not fond of animals, it's true, but after seeing my son get that serious about it, I felt like I should give it a chance anyway. I wish I would have made that decision earlier. Oh, that cat, he's not here. My mom said it was okay to take him home, and I came the next day to pick him up, but he was gone. That means he was free, right? So I bet things will be better for him this way. It's okay, I won't look for him. I know he's doing great, somewhere out there. Oh my god. Walduck Burger. I've eaten here many times. Their burger's mysterious taste is weirdly addictive. The used bookstore bookworms. I remember chatting with Bunkichi-san and Mitsuko-san here. The times I spent with the two of them are unforgettable. Yes, they were. And my tear ducts agree. Wakatsu Kitchen. I came here many times for nutritious meals. I feel like my academics increased due to the omega-3s in the food. Hagakure Ramen. I came a few times with friends, but I rarely stopped by on my own. It's true. Hazuki Arai Sweets. A sweet scent is drifting out the door. Sorry, I have to interact with everything before we wrap up. Umiyushi beef bowls. It's packed with customers. Maybe I should order takeout sometime when I'm hungry. It's the PC store. Manga Star Net Cafe. It looks packed. Come to think of it, it was packed the last time I came here too. It's a vending machine. I'm not in the mood to drink anything right now. Okay, last location, y'all. The dorm. Koromaru! I love you so much. Oh no, don't cry. Does he remember? It seems like Koromaru is worried about me. I probably look a mess. Yeah, girl, everyone has been saying you look like you're gonna die or something. It's okay. I'm fine. Koromaru's expression brightened. He seems relieved. Arf arf. Koromaru, I love you so much. Arf. Koromaru isn't budging from his spot. I guess he won't be leaving anytime soon. That's everything and everyone, y'all. Let's go to the dorm. Maybe I should head inside. Is this it? My whole body feels sluggish. I'm too exhausted to fight the fatigue. The third year's graduation ceremony is tomorrow. I should head to bed early tonight. Wait, Yukari was there. It's the list of residents in the dorm. The names of all the students who live here are written down. Some of the printouts posted here list events for the current school year. Looking back, I experienced so much in just 1 year. Hey girl.
Have you seen this photo before?
Wait, what photo?
There's Sonata Senpai, Kirijo Senpai, and that one student who passed away last year in an incident.
An incident.
Aragaki Senpai?
Mm-hmm. It's a photo of Sanada, Mitsuru, and Aragaki. Aww. It seems like Aragaki is smiling faintly. The true OGs of C's. Looks like a storage room for dorm items. I don't need anything from here right now. Today is so emotional. The fridge is stuffed full of food and ingredients. There's no space for a taiyaki. Nobody's hanging out here. The door is tightly sealed. Has nobody checked to see what's in there? A whole fucking command center. Has nobody decided to be like, what's over those doors? Looks like the produce can be harvested. Oh, my herbs. I often took care of the plants here with my dorm mates. Through cultivating the crops together, I was able to deepen the bonds with my friends. This is the rooftop where everything started. That first battle with alongside Yukari. Do you guys remember that? That was so long ago. Jesus Christ. This is it, y'all. Oh, beep beep. I've got a text message. The sender's name is blank. Who is this from? It just says thank you. What was that? All of the items on this shelf remind me of precious memories. A lot sure has happened over this past year. Look at all those things. The mask for New Year's, I think. Our diploma for the competition. The thing we got at the beach. The Christmas stuff. The photo with everybody. And Aigis isn't on the photo. That's why nobody remembers her. Let's check what's coming up. Girl, graduation day. And then finals. There's nothing inside the fridge. My reflection in the mirror looks very pale. I so pale. It's the heating and cooling unit. It's not turned on because it's a comfortable temperature this season. The online game I got from Junpei is installed on this computer. I wonder how Maya is doing. I hope she's in jail. I remember buying something through the home shopping TV program. That reminds me of President Tanaka and his unique presentation. I hope he's doing well. I hope he's in jail as well. For some reason I feel very tired. Maybe I should go to bed already. Let's go to bed. March 5th. Graduation day.
It's me, I guess. May I please come in?
Just a second. Precious friend
Thank
Aegis.
goodness. I'm so happy to see you again. I'm sorry to show up so suddenly, but I really needed to talk to you.
No problem. What's on your mind?
I remember everything. It seems like everyone else has forgotten, but I remember. That day we...
Wait, does Juicy remember? Yeah, we did.
I'm sorry. It's just that when I remembered, I was afraid you might go somewhere far away, like you did during the last battle.
I'm not going anywhere.
Today is graduation day, isn't it? I'm sorry. The ceremony's already begun. The weather is so nice outside. Do you remember where we all promised to meet?
At the rooftop.
Why don't we go ahead and wait for the others? We can enjoy the peaceful view of the city.
The time to part has finally come. Though this is our last day together, we want the third-year class to know that we're truly proud of you. We wish each of you good health, happiness, and success.
This is so bittersweet, guys. It's like the end, you know? It's like we're finishing this.
On this momentous occasion, I bid you all a fond farewell on behalf of the student body.
Next, a word from the valedictorian. From Class D.
Of course. Miss Overachiever. Miss Ma'am.
This past year, I accepted an important responsibility as Student Council President. When I first addressed you from this podium, I spoke to you all about seizing opportunity while you had the chance. It must have been fate that intervened and gave me an important reminder of this. As many of you know, my father He unexpectedly passed away due to sudden illness. Sudden illness?
Uh-oh. Her memory is glitching.
Wow, that's rare. I've never heard her stumble in a speech before.
It's a big day. It must be tough to talk about her father.
Yeah, have some sympathy, asshole. Is she gonna remember? Everyone's like,
I remember now. That's right. After my father died, there was a time I lost motivation to live my life.
Is everyone gonna remember?
Forgetting something? Sonata-senpai? What are you doing? Goromaru!
Oh, everyone's remembering.
But no longer. I shall honor my father's will. I won't run from the future. I'll face it head on.
Hell yeah.
Not a single doubt remains in my mind. And the reason...
I promise.
Mitsuru.
That's right. It's because I have forged such wonderful friendships. And we swore that we would never lose hope, no matter what the future may bring.
Ah! I'm on the verge of tears again.
Yes, I did as well. Let's go. They're waiting.
The NPC, hello. This is a ceremony. We're not done here. That's funny. They're like, why the fuck are you just running off? Like, oh my god. The music.
The wind. It feels so nice. I admit, I'm finally noticing the beauty of spring. It's wonderful.
Is he sitting on her lap?
Without exception.
Not sitting, laying down? That is very intimate.
We fought side by side. We faced the world's end. And now, I'm finally beginning to understand.
Girl, trauma bonded.
What it was I've been searching for. I always wondered what it really meant to live.
Don't make me cry.
Now I think it's following your heart, fighting for what you can change, and accepting the things you can't. Nothing on this earth lasts forever.
But I do, she says. But I am eternal.
It's true for all of us. As soon as you come to terms with it, you realize something. You see what really matters. And find out what it is that gives your life meaning. When I learned that I wasn't strong enough, I was tormented by it. Now I understand why. Protecting others is the duty I was given. But to me, it was more than an obligation. At some point, it became something I wanted to do for myself. Once I decided to try and prevent the fall, something inside me clicked. When I thought about how I might never see you again, that's when I first understood what mattered to me the most. And so, I made up my mind. What I want is to protect you from now until the end of time.
Oh my god.
I want to stay by your side. And I know I'm not the only one out there who could do this. But still, I want to. Because I'm positive. If I do it for you, then nothing's a waste. My life will have meaning.
Aww.
So, thank you.
He better not disappear. What? A choice in this moment? It's okay. I'm not gonna say don't cry. It's okay.
Sorry. What's gotten into me? It's good. I finally found a reason to live. So why am
I guess learns about happy tears. Junpei.
They're here. I see it now. I have friends. We support each other through thick and thin. Not everything needs to be for some greater purpose.
My god.
Just
I'm gonna
caring
cry
about someone
again.
Can be enough. That's all we need to give our lives meaning.
Koromaru.
As for me, I found my path. And that's to protect you with my life.
This is so pretty too. I mean, the cherry blossom tree is just incredible. That's how the game started too.
Thank you so much for everything. You must be tired. Go ahead and rest now. I'll be right here. I won't be going anywhere.
I swear, if Juicy dies, I will be so sad.
In a moment, the others will be joining us.
I'm getting sleepier. My eyes feel heavy. What? I don't think choice matters. Uh, um, close them? I'm scared. Oh, the butterfly.
It'll be okay. I'm right by your side, here to protect you forevermore.
Is he dead? Because he's like laying down as if he's dead. Oh my god, Ken holding Koromaru. So precious. Yay, we did it! Hey! We did it, y'all! Holy shit. Look at all the beautiful, like, animated cutscenes. Queen Yukari, love her so much. Oh, Jumps. Clown. A clown and a fool. But we still appreciate him. What a game. What a game. Honestly, I loved this. Like, as an experience as a whole, this is great. This is probably, I mean, I haven't played Persona 5, but as of right now, this would be the game that I would recommend to newcomers. This version in particular. I just think it's so polished, and I think there's so many quality of life things to it that just work. Honestly, sometimes my gripes with this is... Some of my gripes with this were not specific to this game, but it was more a criticism on the franchise's formula as a whole, as far as like how sometimes the S-Links felt like they dragged on a little bit, or they felt like not every instance of an S-Link necessarily, you know, felt super strong, and not every storyline was great. Obviously, I can't vouch for a few of the inappropriate S-Link options and uncomfortable S-Link options that have, you know, been a thing. As far as Persona 4 and Persona 3 Reload. But generally speaking, this was a great time. This is a great RPG. I really loved the I loved how, sorry, I'm getting distracted like scanning the names of the voice actors who played all the different characters. But honestly, this was as a general experience, this was lovely. I really, I mean, I'm always a sucker for like an existential sort of moment, finding oneself, and all of that stuff. Like I always find a place of enjoyment in those sorts of storylines. There were a couple things throughout my experience playing this where I felt like I wanted to. Sometimes things were just told to me rather than just shown, and I wish we got to see some things, like some of the activities that took place during the S-Links, or like you know, even some of the stuff from like Junpei's and Chidori's like storyline. I wish we got to see so much more of that. I feel like at some point we stopped seeing Junpei visiting her and we were just told, like, oh, he's been visiting her every day. I wish we got to see more of Shinjiro before, you know, he passed away. I wish the game built more of like an emotional connection to him. I feel like it did a bit, special, but I feel like all of it was wasn't mandatory. Like, you know, every once in a while I would cook with him, every once in a while I would hang out with him, but I don't know, like it made me feel like in order for some of those emotional moments to have more of a like emotional gut punch, I feel like I could have appreciated more of like seeing some of these things rather than just being told about them. But this last chunk was pretty great. I will say the only, like, another thing about the formula that sometimes doesn't work is like when you're in between situations, right? Like that last month of the game, like those last 30 days where we were kind of counting down until Nyx was here, it was sort of like, I guess I'll hang out with some people that, you know, like it was sort of like, I guess I'll hang out with this person or that person, I guess I'll finish this S-Link, but it felt like we were just sort of going through the motions a little bit and just sort of like, okay, let's move the game forward. But yeah, I had a great time. Especially once I sort of hit a moment where I was just like, I think from the beginning I tried to do that, but I feel like more recently I've been doing more of that where I just sort of allowed for myself to take as much time as possible, even if that meant, you know, taking 47 streams to beat this game, you know? But yeah, I had a great time. I want to play more Persona games. This makes me want to play 5. This makes me want to play 1 and 2. This makes me want to play the Shin Megami Tensei series and give that a try. Obviously, we will be continuing Metaphor ReFantagio, so I'm excited for that. I can't wait to get back on that. But yeah, this was a lovely time, and thank you everybody who's, you know, joined me for this adventure. Obviously, thank you so much to Atlus for providing me with the game key, so I could even stream this to begin with. And yeah, this feels like very bittersweet. This was the last game that I started on our current rotation that I started on Twitch, and I now finished here on YouTube. And so moving forward, every game will either be started fresh here on YouTube or it will be a restart. So either way, it will be a fresh start. And that there's something really exciting about that, you know. This was the game that sort of bridged the gap between me moving to YouTube. And it's very meaningful that I got to finish this experience. I'm very glad I did. And I'm very glad I didn't repeat the same mistake that I did with 4, where I started it on stream. I got self-conscious and then I just played it on my own. I'm glad I kept going. So thank you so much for watching all of these and for being a part of this adventure. And for you know, crying alongside me and all of that stuff. What is this? We're at the rooftop. I was so afraid Juicy was gonna die. There's still a chance he could have, by the way. But I don't want to think about that too much. We got the good ending, and that's all that matters. Thank you. I appreciate that, Jam. Thank you, thank you. Sorry for putting you on the verge of tears at work. If you load the data you save here, you will start the game over, carrying over certain attributes from your clear data. If you overwrite the original save, you will be unable to continue playing from that point in the game. If you upload your clear data to the network, you will only be able to load it through the network. We recommend you save clear data on, okay, to the console. Okay. Save, yes. That will be my first, on my first slot. Yay! We did it! How exciting. The new menu. It's spring now. Oh. Oh my god, the seas, like, armband and the pew pew, the evoker, they're like left there because we don't need it anymore. Oh, this is so precious. Oh yes, it's worth noting, one day I will be playing episode Aegis. Not anytime soon though. I don't own it. So that will be pending for a future occasion. Cool. I do wonder if there's any way we can, I don't know how the rewind feature works, but I wonder if there's a way. I guess we'll find out. No. Go back a little in time. No, I guess we can't go. I guess we can't try like the bad ending. Okay. Okay, that's interesting. Let me go to the main menu. Yeah, it's fine. That was so neat, you guys. That was so neat. Thank you. Thank you for being here. I really appreciate y'all. I don't know if I'll be adding another. I don't know if I'll be adding a new game to the rotation for the Monday streams. Yeah, accept it. I mean, do y'all want to see the bad ending? I guess we can. I don't mind it. I don't mind seeing it. But I don't know if I'll be adding another game to Mondays or if I'll just do 2 Metaphor streams a week. You know what I mean? Like maybe we could do Metaphor on Mondays and Wednesdays, or maybe we can do it on Mondays and Fridays, and then we can have Assassin's Creed on Wednesdays. I'm not sure. I'm not sure. Maybe Monday will be a free-for-all sort of moment. But maybe we can do 2 Metaphor streams, because that game seems like it will take a while. I mean, Assassin's Creed might take a while too, but I don't know. I was getting a little... I knew we were close to finishing Persona 3 Reload. Oh, I guess we can watch this now without any spoilers. Because I was afraid of watching this will give me spoilers. So this is like the intro. I don't know if we watched this on the first stream, but I'll watch it now. The butterflies. Oh my god. Damn. The blood in front of Junpei. All the tragedy that was to come. Work. I assume Elizabeth was the one who texted us thank you. It's still wild to me that them summoning personas was through shooting themselves in the head with a fake gun. Ew. The moon bleeding. Did y'all clock that? I guess in the center of it. Cool. Very cool. The MP3 player. Cool. Very, very cool. Very, very cool. But yeah, I don't know. I'm not sure if I think okay. What I was gonna say is I knew Persona 3 we were getting to the end, so I was like, okay, it's not as overwhelming, but I did consider that it could get a little overwhelming to be doing 3 games at once, especially if all of the games are very story intensive. So I don't know. I think it could be an interesting idea for now to either do 2 streams of Metaphor and 1 stream of Assassin's Creed, and then on Sundays we do the PS1 demos, or if one of the days ends up being dedicated to like shorter games, or because I don't know, I'm still very torn about like doing multiple games at the same time versus doing that, like focusing on one particular game and maybe having a day that's sort of like, you know, we play PS1 demos, but we could also like play a new demo, or we could do like a new game, or we could, you know what I mean? Structurally, I still haven't really sort of honed in on my favorite kind of format. I am curious because we did sort of talk about this, and I do think it makes sense to like have different games because, like, you know, for example, we're playing Metaphor. What if people don't want to play Metaphor, or people don't want to watch me play Metaphor? Or what if people, you know, are interested, you know what I mean? So it's like if I play Metaphor and only that, then I would be alienating people who maybe would be interested in watching other things, right? So it does make sense to have like kind of like rotating things. But maybe maybe we could have games that are more of like a one-off or like a 2-stream sort of moment that we could do on Mondays. Or, you know, for now we could do the 2 metaphor streams. I don't know. I overthink things too much. I overthink things too much. But here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna take a short little break, and I'm gonna set up the stream for us to watch the bad ending. So BRB, go grab a snack, go grab a drink. I appreciate you being here. And we'll see the bad ending in just a couple minutes. Ding dong. Okay, y'all. I have found the bad ending for Persona 3 Reload. Shout out to user Faz here on YouTube. So this is the bad ending. Enjoy. Ryoji has returned as promised. It's time for me to make my decision. Oh shit. I forgot. I had the tab muted. There you go.
Midnight's just around the corner. When it hits, I'll lose this form. And I won't be me anymore. So, have you made a decision? Then, I'll be waiting in his room until midnight. Come see me when you have your answer.
I'm leaving the player on purpose so that
Oh, and one more thing.
so that people know it's a video we're watching.
Your decision. Like I said, I'm gonna disappear either way. I don't have any hang-ups about dying, so you don't need to worry about me. All right. I'll be waiting.
So for people who don't remember this portion, basically on December 31st, we had the option.
Have you made your decision?
To kill Ryoji.
I see.
Who was the
Have
bringer
the rest
of
you
death.
decided?
No need to ask me.
So the bad ending is if you pick to kill him and forget that everything
I wouldn't
happened.
be here if it wasn't on board.
I'm with the rest of you.
So now we get to see what would have
I'm on board
happened
too.
if I went with this option instead.
I've made my decision as well.
Sounds like we're all on the same page.
Better let him know then, okay?
Hey, it's been a long time since we talked like this in your room. Though back then, I had a different form and a different name. It seems like you all decided to let me live. You're all going to risk your lives on a battle you can't win.
He's gonna be like, "Are you sure about that?" And that's when you can make a
I'll say
decision.
this one more time. If you kill me, Tartarus, the Dark Hour, and the memories of your battles will all disappear.
I'm not proud to admit that I did get the bad ending on my first try in Persona 4 Golden.
Able to live in peace until the moment of the fall.
I was like, this doesn't seem right.
You'll spend every waking moment until that day dreading your inevitable
I had to look it up.
Nyx can't be defeated. It's pointless to fight her. Are you still
Let's just say it's a lot easier to get the bad ending on Persona 4 Golden. My decision determines the rest of our lives. I must choose wisely. Kill Ryoji and forget everything. Our decision was to spare him, and we ended up fighting Nyx and challenging destiny.
I think looking to the future is a great way to live. That doesn't mean other ways of living are wrong.
I should have kept my save file from this day. That was my bad.
I'm really glad I met you. This must be what it's like to feel happy.
I fully forgot and saved over it. That was my bad.
Thank you for everything.
And we just kill him with our bare hands? That is wild. Oh, not with our bare hands, I guess. With our persona. In that moment, everything stopped. All my thoughts began to fade, like chalk on a sidewalk. When I woke, it was to a peaceful day. A peaceful town. A peaceful school life. And just like that, The seasons quietly changed. Work. Damn, it just skips to the... Of course it does, but... It skips to March, yeah. It's the same way as Persona 4 when you get the bad ending.
Yo! Damn, it's cold. But of course, you never miss
I guess we'll remember, of course. But none of them will.
Man, this year really flew by. We're practically third years now.
That's tragic.
One more year of high school. You think there's anything interesting on the horizon?
I'm glad we didn't get this ending. You never know.
Looking at the current 30 years, I'm not really sure. Pretty much all they do is...
I think that's what I said to him when I had that dialogue option too.
Man, why do I feel like I'm forgetting something?
Girl.
Hey, is that girl looking at us? Dude, she's pretty cute. How come I never noticed her before?
Not this.
What are you talking about? She lives in the same dorm as us.
Wait, she does? What's her name then?
I don't know.
Damn.
Sheesh, then you barely know more than me. Anyway, it's always crazy in the dorms this time of year. With so many people coming and going. Oh yeah, did you hear?
I wonder if you get to do the...
You know him, right? He's the captain of the boxing team.
that kind of like last roundup that I did before the game
All
ends.
the graduates are leaving. Kirijo Senpai's getting ready to move too.
Kirijo. Oh, the student council president. She's in our dorm too, huh?
Man, what's up with that girl? Hey there, are you looking at us? Is something wrong?
Person standing emoji.
Oh, no. It's nothing.
Poor girl. Poor Aegis.
She looked like she had something on her mind, huh?
She did.
You think she might be interested in one of us?
Nope.
Not a chance.
Thank you.
Man, you really know how to hit a guy where it hurts.
Okay, now we'll see what's different. So it skips immediately to the next day. Got it. The third years are graduating today. My second year of high school is about to come to an end. I better hurry to school.
Next, a word from the valedictorian.
Oh, she's never gonna remember.
From Class D, Mitsuru Kirijo-san.
This is how it changes.
Thank you. This last year, I accepted an important responsibility as
Did her
student council
dad
president.
die
When I first addressed
in this
you from
moment?
podium,
At this point in
I spoke to you
time?
all about seizing opportunity while you
I
had
forget. I forget if her dad
it
died
must have been
after the
fate
New
that
Year's.
intervened and gave me an important reminder of this. As many of you may know, my father unexpectedly
No.
passed
Okay,
away
yeah.
due to illness.
He did die. Okay.
To tell the truth, after losing my father, I also lost much of my self-confidence. I had overestimated my ability to handle everything alone, because I believed it was the right thing to do.
This really is a
Few
sad
people
ending.
can be that strong. There are times when we can't stand without the support of others. After my father's death, I received kind words from many.
Juicy is
You all
attending
taught me the value
the
of
graduation
allowing
this
yourself to
time.
be cared for and protected. I hope to continue forward with the support of those around me. For us graduates, it was truly an honor to share the last 3 years with all of you. Thank you so much for those wonderful years.
Aw.
Man, that sounds rough. I guess even the student council president cries too, huh?
Of course, Junpei. Of course she does. She's only human.
Hey, she's not here.
I guess.
Who's not?
You know, that girl we saw at the front gate. I thought she'd be at the graduation ceremony, but I guess not.
Oh, her. Well, there's a lot of people who didn't show. Actually, I'm surprised you didn't skip.
No shows, huh? Man, so that's gonna be us next year? Feels so soon. What are your plans, Yucatan? College?
I haven't really decided yet. What about you?
No idea. I've got a plan.
Oh, really? That's a surprise. You know how the student council president was crying? I can sort of relate, since my dad passed away too. But
Of course you
that
can
stuff she
sort of
said about seizing
relate.
opportunities? Give me a break. How does she expect us to know what to do with that? I mean, yeah, it's important, but that's more for people who already know what they want in life.
Well, at least one of us knows what he wants. You seem to be getting along pretty well with a certain someone, if you know what I mean.
Not this.
What are you trying to say?
I don't know. You tell me.
What is he talking about?
Well, anyway, there's no hurry to decide what we want to do with our lives, right? I mean, I already have so much on my plate right now, you know?
Do you?
Yeah, I guess that's true.
I guess archery club?
Here's what I think. If life is all about the pursuit of happiness, then knowing the truth isn't everything, right? Sure, we do what we gotta do, but if we're taking a stand on every little thing, there'd be no end to it.
It's interesting she says that because obviously they don't know the truth anymore.
As long as
Or
you're
they don't
happy,
remember.
No one's gonna fault us for choosing to live in the moment, right?
Yeah, guess so. Man, that was some speech.
To be honest, I'm not that strong on my own. And when I feel insecure, I get worked up. It's hard to explain, it's just how I am.
That's pretty normal.
Hey, I get it. Thinking never really gets me anyway.
Well,
When that happens,
we've
I just
noticed.
go do something fun and forget about it.
Yeah, we've noticed, Junpei. Thinking is not your thing.
Everyone's so uptight these days. They just need to chill out. You know, take it easy for a change.
Right.
What are you gonna do if that plan backfires?
I'll figure something out. But for now, let the good times roll. And on that note, who's down for karaoke, anyone? Let's celebrate our future.
Celebrating is for the graduates.
Ignorance is
Well,
bliss, I
we'll do it,
guess.
Hey, what's with the preferential treatment? Well, now you're coming whether you like it or not. I'll buy you a drink, all right?
Looks like I don't have any other choice. Should I go to karaoke with them? Smile and nod. Wow. Interesting. This is so, like, It's obviously so less what? It's just the credits roll. It's just like a black screen. Work. Okay, I'm gonna skip the credits. Okay, the post-credits scene. The sad music. Wow, the others graduating. Them at the karaoke. Fuka isn't there with them. Wow. Damn. Okay, yeah, I I would much rather the ending we did get. that's for damn sure. But wow, y'all, that was it. That was it for Persona 3 Reload. This is the official. We're officially saying goodbye to it now. Well, we're saying see you later to it. 'Cause we're definitely playing episode I guess in the future. Just not at the moment. Just not at the moment. But yes, obviously that's not the ending we got, so we got a good ending. We got a good ending. Yes, we did. Or the good ending. Wow. What a time. What a time. Well, I'll be back on Sunday. I'm gonna be playing PS1 demos as scheduled. Obviously this week I decided to, I actually really liked this week, to be honest, of like focusing on like one game and just like enjoying it all the way through. So I'm not mad about this concept, honestly. I'm not mad about it. We will try right now. I'm just gonna go with a plan, and I'm not gonna overthink it. So right now the plan is for me to do Metaphor Refantasio on Mondays and Wednesdays. And then on Fridays, I'll be playing Assassin's Creed Origins. And on Sundays, I plan on continuing the PS1 demos. So that's gonna be the plan at the moment. Depending on how things go, we could add or remove things from the rotation. Either way, I am excited. Also, yeah, next week is Halloween. I don't really have anything planned for Halloween. Halloween doesn't land on a stream day. So, I don't know. A part of me is like, do I said I wasn't gonna overthink it, but a part of me is like, wait, should we do something different for Halloween? Like, should we do a Halloween week or something like that? I don't know. I didn't, you know, I didn't really plan for anything. So I wouldn't even know. I wouldn't even know what to do. Maybe we can have, I don't know, maybe we could have like a themed month in the future or something like that. Yeah, I don't know. Because I would have to go through my backlog and choose like if there's a game that I could do a one-off of. But I don't know. I think I'm gonna continue with my plans and do what I just said I would. So on Sunday I'll be back, PS1 demos. On Monday and Wednesday I'll be playing Metaphor Refantasio. And then on Fridays we continue Assassin's Creed Origins. Thank you for your patience. To those of you who were looking forward to seeing Metaphor or Assassin's Creed this week, obviously I kind of shifted things around so that we could finish Persona 3 Reload this week. And yeah, I really appreciate you so much, and I hope that you're looking forward to all of the juicy things ahead. Also on Sunday you'll be getting to see the retro games scene that I've prepared. It's similar to the one you just saw for the non-gaming stuff, or not. I guess that's not what I meant. For the Yeah, the modern games window. It's slightly different than the window you'll get to see. So yeah, I hope to see you then. I don't know. I'm terrible at outros. Have a good one, y'all. Have a lovely start to your weekend, and I'll see you on Sunday. Goodbye. Ooh.